Not only that, watch this, Jamaica.
It's gonna be pure problem, I tell you that. Our solution is to empower the taxi drivers and the bus drivers of Jamaica with a subsidy that we will pay them so they can carry the picnic them, and you don't have to find all that money. The private operators, the little man, them who have them Pro Box and them have them AR wagon, and they will be the beneficiaries of the money that is going to run for that program.
Who is car name AR wagon? Anybody can Google search it for me? Please. Make we find this car that he's mentioning. Or AD wagon he meant to say. Like, see what I'm talking about? The man even know the type of vehicles that are operating in Jamaica. Nah, brand him knows still. But the point that I want to make, and I find it very repulsive, and me can't believe. So Mark Golden come out and say, hey, he might go provide subsidies to taxi drivers to bring our kids there. I mean, not bad, but compare it to the rural school bus system. It's stupid. Stupidity. Nonsense. I know that you want to oppose Mark Golden, but please do not oppose in the name of opposing. Please make your words be rational. Our ideas be rational when you're trying to oppose. Because what are you suggesting right now? It's blatant nonsense. And I can't believe these comrades are blow on and celebrate in what you just said. You say them need a big pinch from them arm to make them know, so look, you need to have sense. Listen and be practical. We don't fool again.
Every day in rural Jamaica, thousands of children walk miles to get to school. Some trek along dangerous roads, others depend on overcrowded taxis or expensive rides they can barely afford. For decades, this has been one of the biggest obstacles to education in the country. But now, a bold promise is on the table: the rural school bus system.
You're going to get 7 school buses that will be serving some of the remote areas of the parish. And I'm certain that the children of this parish will be very happy to be able to use those buses, and of course, those buses will be free of cost to them in terms of bus fare.
Supporters say it's transformational. Critics, especially opposition leader Mark Golden, say it's reckless, wasteful, and unsafe. So, is this program truly the answer to rural Jamaicans' problems? Or is it just another political gimmick? In the Jamaican countryside, education has always come with a heavy price. Students often wake before sunrise, walking long distances to catch a bus that they never arrive. For parents, the burden is financial. Transporting a child to school daily can cost as much as $2,000 per week. Money many rural families simply don't have. The result: absenteeism, lateness, dropouts. Some children even give up on school altogether. This is the problem the government claims it wants to fix in 2025. Now, Prime Minister Andrew Wallace and Transport Minister Darrell Vaz announced the launch of the rural school bus system.
So just to point out one specific feature, not all of the buses, but some of the newer buses have 3 entrances. The passenger entrance on the right-hand side, which is not suitable for Jamaica, the emergency exit on the left side, and a rear emergency as well. So in this case, what we will do is we will put this as the passenger door for the entrance for the school kids, and use the back door for the emergency exit, and lock off the other door which leads onto the road, which is obviously a safety security hazard. So just to say that not all of the buses, so that will allow us to even be able to move out the buses even quicker for September morning, because in this case these buses will not need retrofitting. They just need minor adjustments, etc. So this is a good win for us in terms of saving of time.
Here is how it works. Phase 1 will roll out 110 buses serving more than 250 rural schools. Students pay a small flat fee, just $50 per ride, a fraction of what parents usually pay for the poorest families. The government covers the cost entirely. The buses are fitted with GPS, tracking cameras, and speed limiters, ensuring parents can monitor safety in real time. The government insists this isn't just about transport, it's about equity, leveling the playing field so rural students can access school with the same ease as those in Kingston or Montego Bay. So supporters say this is long overdue, a move that could change lives, reduce school dropouts, and build discipline and structure in children's daily routines. But not everyone is convinced. Almost immediately, opposition leader Mark Golden and members of the PNP began firing back.
You know, I see they're bringing in 100 old buses with some very confused arithmetic as to how many students will be carried. It doesn't augur well for what is to come in September.
Their biggest criticism, the buses themselves. Golden argues that many of the vehicles bought are second-hand imports. Some with over 100,000 miles on the odometer. He warns these buses may not survive Jamaica's hilly terrain and rural roads. Then there's safety. The opposition claimed these buses put students at risk, questioning whether used vehicles can truly meet international standards. And finally, priorities. Golden says instead of spending millions importing buses, the government should empower local operators, taxi drivers, minibus owners by giving them subsidies to transport students safely.
A pure problem, I tell you that. Our solution is to empower the taxi drivers and the bus drivers of Jamaica with a subsidy that we will pay them so they can carry the picnic them and you don't have to find all that money. The private operators, the little man, them who have them pro box and them have them AR wagon, and they will be the beneficiaries of the money that is going to run for that program.
His alternative, the RIDE program, Rural Initiative for Delivering Education. Instead of buying these fleets, the PNP would provide transportation subsidies to about 50,000 rural students over 3 years. Local operators would handle the routes, cutting costs and supporting small business at the same time. So, which is better? A centralized bus system or community-driven transport subsidies? The debate has turned into a political firestorm. On one side, Wholeness defends the bus. We are delivering equity, safety, and dignity for our students. This is about giving rural Jamaica what urban areas have had for years. On the other hand, Golden pushes back. These are old buses, unsafe, unsuitable, and a waste of taxpayers' money. Jamaica deserves better. The truth, both sides have valid points. The government buses are for scale, structured, and the oversight. But Holdings model could be faster, cheaper, and more flexible, especially in the most remote districts. But at the heart of this, at the heart of this political tug of war are the children, whether through buses owned by the government or subsidies for local drivers. The goal remains the same: to get every Jamaican child safely to school, on time, and ready to learn. The rural school bus system is now rolling out across the island. Its success will depend not just on politics, but on execution, maintenance, safety, and the ability to reach every child who needs it. In the end, history will judge whether this was a bold step forward or a costly mistake. But for the students walking those long country roads every morning, one thing is clear: any help is better than none. And for them, the bus can't come soon enough. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. One Daily TV. I'm out.